6 signs you are ready to downsize your home. Downsizing your home is like opening a new chapter, one where you trade excess space for freedom, simplicity, and financial flexibility that align with your current life. Whether you're an empty nester, a retiree, or simply rethinking your priorities, the idea of moving to a smaller home can spark excitement about a fresh start tailored to your needs. It's not about giving up your dreams, it's about embracing a lifestyle that supports your goals with less burden and more joy. The good news: your home size, costs, and your personal aspirations send clear signals about whether it's time to downsize, offering a roadmap to a more intentional life. In this article, we're diving into 6 research-backed signs, grounded in real estate and financial expertise from sources like the National Association of Realtors, NAR, and the Journal of Urban Economics, that show you're ready to downsize your home. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to take the next steps toward a home that fits your life perfectly. Stay with us until the end, because you might be closer to a liberating downsize than you think, and small actions can make it happen. Let's get started and uncover what your home is telling you about your readiness to downsize. Sign 1. Your current home feels too large for your needs. One of the most telling signs you're ready to downsize is that your current home feels too large for your needs, with more space than you actively use or require. According to a 2022 NAR report, 60% of homeowners over 55 cited excess space as a reason for downsizing, as smaller households need less square footage. If your home feels oversized for your lifestyle, it's time to consider a change. Imagine 2 homeowners, Mia and Ethan, both 60 years old. Mia's 3,500 square foot, 5-bedroom house feels empty since her kids moved out, with 3 bedrooms untouched and a large yard she rarely uses. Ethan lives in a 1,800 square foot, 3-bedroom home, perfectly suited for him and his spouse. Mia thinks a big home retains value, but what she doesn't realize is that her unused space is costing her time and money, while Ethan's right-sized home supports his needs efficiently. Why does home size matter? Large homes demand higher utilities, taxes, and upkeep, draining resources for unneeded space. The Journal of Urban Economics found that oversized homes increase housing costs by 20 to 30% compared to appropriately sized ones. A smaller home aligns with your current household size, often 1 to 2 people for empty nesters. The good news: you can assess your needs. Count unused rooms or calculate square footage per person, e.g., 1,750 square feet per person for Mia versus 900 for Ethan. Tour a 1,200 to 1,800 square foot home via Zillow to feel the difference. If your home feels too big, don't cling to space. Visit one smaller listing this week to explore options. Ask yourself, does your home feel too large for your needs, or just right? A fitting home today enhances your lifestyle tomorrow. Sign 2. Maintenance costs are becoming a financial burden. When maintenance costs for your home, repairs, landscaping, or utilities, become a financial burden, it's a strong sign you're ready to downsize. According to a 2021 report by the Joint Center for Housing Studies at Harvard, homeowners spend an average of $3,000 to $5,000 annually on maintenance for homes over 2,500 square feet, with costs rising for older properties. If upkeep is straining your budget, a smaller home could ease the load. Picture 2 retirees, Ava and Noah, both 65 years old. Ava spends $6,000 yearly on her 4,000 square foot home's repairs, property taxes, and lawn care, eating 20% of her $30,000 retirement income. Noah, in a 1,500 square foot condo, spends $1,500 annually, freeing funds for travel. Ava thinks maintenance is just part of homeownership, but what she doesn't realize is that her high costs are limiting her retirement, while Noah's low-maintenance home supports his goals. Why do maintenance costs matter? Large or aging homes require frequent repairs, e.g., $10,000 for a new roof, and higher utilities, $200 to $400 monthly versus $100 for smaller homes. The NAR notes that downsizing cuts maintenance by 40 to 50%, boosting financial flexibility. High costs signal a mismatch. The good news: you can reduce them. Track annual maintenance costs, utilities, taxes, repairs, using Mint. Compare to income. Costs above 10 to 15% of income are burdensome. Research condos or townhomes, Redfin, with HOA-managed upkeep. If costs are high, don't ignore them. Get one repair quote this week and explore smaller homes. Ask yourself, are maintenance costs a financial burden or manageable? A low-maintenance home today frees your budget tomorrow. If you're finding these insights inspiring, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here, and consider subscribing with notifications on for more content like this. Let's move on to the next sign. Sign 3. You want to free up equity for retirement or other goals. Wanting to free up equity tied up in your home for retirement, investments, or other goals is a compelling sign you're ready to downsize. According to a 2023 NAR report, 45% of downsizers sell larger homes to access equity, with median home sales unlocking $100,000 to $200,000 for financial security. If you're eyeing your home's value for future plans, downsizing makes sense. Consider two couples, Sophie and Lucas, both 62 years old. Sophie sells her $500,000, 3,000 square foot home and buys a $300,000 condo, freeing $200,000 for retirement savings. Lucas stays in his $500,000 home, with equity locked and no extra funds for travel or health care. Sophie wants financial flexibility, but Lucas thinks staying put is safer, not realizing that his tied-up equity limits his options, while Sophie's downsize funds her dreams. Why does freeing equity matter? Home equity, home value minus mortgage, is often a retiree's largest asset, but it's illiquid until sold. The Journal of Financial Planning found that downsizing boosts retirement savings by 20 to 30%, funding 401(k)s or healthcare. Staying in a costly home delays goals. The good news? You can unlock equity. Estimate your home's value via Realtor.com and subtract your mortgage, e.g., $500,000 to $100,000 equals $400,000 equity. Research smaller homes 30 to 50% cheaper in your area. Meet a financial planner, XY Planning Network, $100 to $300, to plan equity use. If equity is tied up, don't wait. Check one smaller home's price this week to gauge savings. Ask yourself, do you want to free up equity for goals, or keep it locked? Unlocked equity today fuels your future tomorrow. Sign 4. Empty rooms are going unused for long periods. Having empty rooms that go unused for long periods, such as spare bedrooms or formal dining areas, is a clear sign you're ready to downsize. According to a 2020 study by the Urban Institute, 65% of homeowners over 60 have at least 2 unused rooms, costing $500 to $1,500 annually in utilities and taxes for wasted space. If your home has idle rooms, it's not serving your needs. Think about two neighbors, Olivia and Mason, both 58 years old. Olivia's 2,800 square foot home has 3 unused bedrooms and a dining room she hasn't entered in a year, costing $1,200 yearly to heat and maintain. Mason's 1,400 square foot home has no spare rooms, with every space used daily. Olivia thinks empty rooms add value, but what she doesn't realize is that her unused space is a financial drain, while Mason's efficient home saves money and effort. Sign 4. Empty rooms are going unused for long periods. Having empty rooms that go unused for long periods, such as spare bedrooms or formal dining areas, is a clear sign you're ready to downsize. According to a 2020 study by the Urban Institute, 65% of homeowners over 60 have at least 2 unused rooms, costing $500 to $1,500 annually in utilities and taxes for wasted space. If your home has idle rooms, it's not serving your needs. Think about two neighbors, Olivia and Mason, both 58 years old. Olivia's 2,800 square foot home has 3 unused bedrooms and a dining room she hasn't entered in a year, costing $1,200 yearly to heat and maintain. Mason's 1,400 square foot home has no spare rooms, with every space used daily. Olivia thinks empty rooms add value, but what she doesn't realize is that her unused space is a financial drain, while Mason's efficient home saves money and effort. Why do unused rooms matter? Empty spaces increase costs without adding utility, signaling a home too large for your lifestyle. The Urban Institute notes that downsizing to homes with 1 to 2 bedrooms cuts costs by 25%. Unused rooms reflect a mismatch. The good news? You can right-size. Count unused rooms, used less than monthly. Calculate their cost, $50-$100/room/month for utilities and taxes. Tour a 1 to 2 bedroom home, Trulia, to compare functionality. If rooms sit empty, don't waste resources. List 1 unused rooms costs this week and explore smaller listings. Ask yourself, are empty rooms going unused, or is your home fully utilized? A used home today aligns with your life tomorrow. If you're feeling motivated by these ideas, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here, and consider subscribing with notifications for more inspiring content. Let's move to the next sign. Sign 5. You're seeking a simpler, low-maintenance lifestyle. Seeking a simpler, low-maintenance lifestyle, less cleaning, fewer repairs, or minimal yard work, is a powerful sign you're ready to downsize. According to a 2021 AARP survey, 70% of adults over 50 want homes requiring less upkeep, with condos and townhomes saving 20 to 30 hours monthly on maintenance tasks. If you crave simplicity, a smaller home beckons. Picture two homeowners, Chloe and Ryan, both 55 years old. Chloe spends 15 hours weekly cleaning and maintaining her 3,200 square foot home, plus $2,000 yearly on landscaping, longing for less hassle. Ryan lives in a 1,200 square foot townhome with HOA managed exteriors, spending 5 hours weekly on upkeep. Chloe thinks a big home is prestigious, but what she doesn't realize is that her high-maintenance lifestyle is draining her time, while Ryan's simple home frees his schedule. Why does simplicity matter? Large homes demand time and money, e.g., $500 to $1,000 per month for cleaning and repairs, while smaller or managed properties reduce stress. The NAR found that low-maintenance homes improve quality of life for 80% of downsizers. Complexity signals a need for change. The good news? You can simplify. Log hours spent on home tasks weekly. Research low-maintenance homes, Redfin, condos under 1,500 square feet, with HOAs covering lawns or repairs. Visit one low-maintenance property to compare effort. If upkeep overwhelms, don't endure it. Tour one simpler home this week and note time savings. Ask yourself, are you seeking a simpler lifestyle or content with high maintenance? A low-maintenance home today liberates your time tomorrow. Sign 6. You're drawn to a location better suited to your current stage of life. Being drawn to a location better suited to your current stage of life, closer to family, amenities, or a vibrant community, is a transformative sign you're ready to downsize. According to a 2022 NAR report, 55% of downsizers move to locations aligning with lifestyle needs, like urban walkability or suburban tranquility, improving satisfaction by 30%. If you're dreaming of a new area, it's time to downsize and relocate. Consider two retirees, Emma and Jack, both 67 years old. Emma feels isolated in her 3,000 square foot rural home, far from her grandchildren and cultural events, and wants a city condo near amenities. Jack loves his 1,600 square foot home near his kids and a community center, feeling connected. Emma thinks moving is daunting, but what she doesn't realize is that her location is limiting her happiness, while Jack's ideal spot enhances his life. Why does location matter? Your stage of life, retirement, empty nesting, shapes needs like proximity to healthcare, social hubs, or family. The Journal of Urban Economics found that location-aligned homes boost mental health and savings. Staying in a mismatched area hinders fulfillment. The good news? You can explore new locations. List desired features: walkable downtown, near family, or low-crime suburbs. Search Zillow for smaller homes in target areas, e.g., 1,200 square foot condos under $300,000. Visit one new area this month. If you're drawn elsewhere, don't stay put. Research one ideal location this week and check home prices. Ask yourself, are you drawn to a better suited location, or happy where you are? The right location today enriches your life tomorrow. Final thoughts. Now that you've explored these 6 signs, your current home feels too large for your needs, maintenance costs are becoming a financial burden, you want to free up equity for retirement or other goals, empty rooms are going unused for long periods, you're seeking a simpler, low-maintenance lifestyle, and you're drawn to a location better suited to your current stage of life. Take a moment to reflect on your readiness to downsize. Are you seeing these signs in your home and lifestyle, or are you content with your current setup? The good news is that downsizing is a powerful step toward a life of freedom, flexibility, and joy, and every action you take now brings you closer to a home that fits your dreams. Start today by counting in used rooms, tracking maintenance costs, or estimating your home's equity. Tour a smaller home, research low-maintenance condos, or explore a new location that excites you. If downsizing feels overwhelming, don't hesitate. Connect with a real estate agent via Realtor.com, explore resources like the NAR's Home Buyer's Guide, or join a community like AARP for downsizing tips. Your home should lift you up, not weigh you down. and embracing these signs now will lead to a simpler, richer future. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take one bold step toward downsizing today, and watch your life transform with purpose and ease.